You are listening to King's Court Podcast.
Well, with that said, welcome to the King's Court Podcast. We're back. You have me, the King, and in the other corner you have
Aksu, the most anti-UK veteran TO possible.
And today we have a very special guest, EA Sports finest. Our last guest didn't like that I use finest, so I said, don't worry, when I invite other members of your group, I'll label them as the finest as well, so nobody feels bad. Not Yeti in the building.
And I'm here to beef with Aksu mainly. The King, you're just here to referee the beef.
Oh, this is a 2 versus 1 episode of what the hell?
No, he said referee.
No, but you're 100% against me. I'm not getting fair judgments from you.
Really? Well, why do you think that?
Because we have argued for 5 episodes straight about stuff.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, you're a disobedient little brother, and sometimes I have to put you in your place.
Yeah, you are 10 years older than me, so.
Only 10? That's crazy.
I think
I'm
so.
not.
Wasn't Brennan born in 85?
Holy shit!
I was 81.
81 is crazy.
Yeah, that makes you 65 or something.
Yeah, listen. Listen, way back in Nam, okay?
Yeah.
So Not Yeti, yeah, you made it. You're the first EA Sport member to bless the podcast.
You surely haven't been on
based testing team. Better than other regionally best testing teams such as Montalbost, or what was that one that tore up the world's top cut last year? What were they called? Logic Bomb? Better than Logic Bomb. I don't know. The US doesn't really exist as a country to me. It's like a collection of island nations. I don't know how they're related.
Yeah, and you surely haven't been on any more professionally produced podcasts before.
No, first time. Love being here. Going to talk about UK Nats and maybe national season more broadly.
UK megacities. We can start off from that. Why the hell are you still calling it nationals? It's so fucking frustrating. Trying to be in OP, trying to make this new thing, and people still fucking stick to the old name. Please change.
I had a conversation with Kikai, who was writing the Surveyor article the other day, and he wrote the first line of it was the Sheffield Megacity Championships, sometimes referred to as UK Nats. And I was like, you got to flip that shit around. that's UK Nats, sometimes referred to as Sheffield Megacity. The reason for the name is because basically in the UK, there are a bunch of, especially the boomer Netrunner players, they know who they are, who only go to one tournament a year, and that tournament is UK Nats. The only time they leave the house is UK Nats. And if we cancel UK Nats and call it Sheffield Megacity, they won't realize, they won't come. And so basically for brand, maybe they would, but the reason why we kept the name was 100% to keep the idea that there's in the UK every year there's one big event that everyone comes to, and that event is UK Nats. And we didn't want to if we called it the Sheffield Megacity, that's not the UK Megacity, so that's why we kept the name.
Can it be UK Megacity though?
Nah, nobody's gonna know what we're talking about. Okay. UK Nats, it's iconic, It's not like in Canada where you guys have West Coast Nationals. What's that about? We just always have UK Nats. It works. And the UK, I think everybody recognizes it's the best meta for Netrunner. and the number one place to play Netrunner in the world. And I think OP should maybe recognize that a little bit more officially, give us a bit more of like a boost. Brandon, you were here. You saw how good it was.
It's about to get hot on my podcast. Let's go. No, yeah, to everyone, like, man, when we were on tour, man, UK, like, Netrunner is like a national holiday. It's like, it was crazy. Like, they released a set and everybody took the day off. It was like a Thursday. People took work off. But we were in the pub from like 10 a.m. I don't know where you guys got those hookups from, but damn, it was crazy. It's definitely a place. I've also been to UK Nats, and it is one hell of an event.
You
really
came to
fun.
the one that was in a big mansion, right?
I went to that one, and I've been to Sheffield as well.
That's true.
I was in the last one, and it was pretty hype. Though I was judging.
Yeah. It was. It's very good. It's top notch. Super excited for Worlds as well. Always great competition. You know, people are fun and friendly, and like just like social stuff before and like after. It's like, yeah, it's all super great. Every time I go, you know, there's just anyone hosting has been just amazing, and yeah, I could not dispute. I called it the Netrunner Mecca. Yeah.
TLDR, UK built different. That's I think the long and short of it.
Sure.
And then in terms of this UK Nats, basically the other thing that's important to know about UK Nats to start telling the story of it is that every year the top 16 is approximately 90% made up of the process, which is a UK-based testing team that's just got boomers in it who never play Netrunner. They just come out once a year, play in one event. They record 3 podcast episodes a year. Basically, they all of them always make the cut. And it was driving me crazy. So this year I decided, you know, we weren't going to let that stand. We were going to scheme. We were going to work hard. We were going to put in dozens and dozens of hours of testing to basically keep the process out. There's a thread in the Kingdom Discord dedicated to scouting the process, collaborating on deck. We worked with tiebreakers. We worked with Future Perfect. I was having calls with the King. I was having calls with Soccer to get game ready for UK. I was so prepared going in. I've never done more prep for a tournament. That's basically where we were at.
Did it actually end up working out though?
I came like 50th.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Which decks were you actually playing?
I was playing Red Hosh. My slightly like the version that nobody likes that plays like the Price and Side Hustle. But it's like basically the same deck as the other Hosh decks. And I was playing Built to Last, EA Sports Secret Built to Last.
Yeah, I feel like some people in tiebreakers kind of fucked you on that.
I mean, yeah. Do we want to throw Augustus under the bus?
100% you can. Like, what the fuck? Augustus just starts playing the fucking Zato thing.
So yeah, the history of that was our deck. My idea, and then Kami were pretty close. And then yeah, I think I played some games against Augustus. They were like, "Oh, this Zato grid card's pretty good," and then they put it in Zato. And then did they like win a tournament with it? Do
like
well in
AMT, I think.
Yeah, and that put Zato on the map. But yeah, I mean, I don't know why the deck like didn't do that well on the weekend. I don't think it was the deck's fault. I think it's pretty good. I wasn't playing in measured response because I was being a hipster. I think, and well, no, actually, I played in the Summer Showdown. Lost in the finals to D, who was playing Mags with 3 Stone Ship and Lilypad Mags draw, and I decided you can't try and kill a runner. You don't want to have
for sure.
plan in deck, wasted slot. And I think I have a bit of a reputation as maybe a cheesier player. People maybe look at some of my previous decks and they think
Yeah, some really
this
no
guy
skill
just
ones
likes
like
yellow
Asmari.
kill combo deck. Yeah, exactly. And so I wanted to prove the haters wrong. I wanted to prove I could play good, honest Netrunner with just a little bit of rig shooting. And it turns out you can't do that. NSG won't let you.
I mean,
You have to be playing.
I think Augustus' deck is kind of good.
I don't know how like that deck just dies to like deep dive and or account siphon. I'm like mad scared of Seb. There were 2 Seb at UK Nats, and all of my deck building decisions were about beating Seb because it's the best deck in the field. King, you agree, right? But Seb kind of the best deck that no one's playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seb. Yeah, I don't know. Seb has some issues that I don't particularly enjoy. Trying to figure out. It's definitely solid, but it's a bit slow.
We had one guy on our team Expo play basically the Seb deck out of Hashiko.
Mhm.
He got paired into a Yuko every single round, and he loved it. He went 4-1
Yeah.
on the deck, and he only lost to Chris Dyer, who's just built different. So, yeah, I think more people should be playing Seb. I wouldn't play it because that deck's toxic as hell, but more people should play it.
You're above that shit. I mean, like
I'm not. Oh, it's hard.
you also have like devs in your testing team who like plays that like deck every time, and I think it's like a deck that is basically stuck in the island, like the Asmari deck used to be.
That's possibly true. I mean, yeah, Davs 1-1 at the Summer Showdown. He went like 7-1 on
Yeah,
the
sure.
Seb deck. It's like I think if you're a skilled player and you play it, it's like absolutely wild how strong that deck is. So I made a lot of deck building decisions to try and beat Seb, and then there were no Seb in the field, so that was maybe a mistake.
Yeah, 0 Zeb, and then people put in the tech airblades.
Yeah, which I mean, I had one good Airblades played against me in the tournament, and my opponent played Airblades. They ran the remote, and I thought about resing the Zato to start like taxing counters because there's 3 ice on the server, so they've got to use a Zato counter or a Airblades counter on every piece of ice. But then I just thought about it for a minute, and I was like, they don't know I'm on Zato. They're just going to use these Airblades to prevent damage. And they did. And then I Zatoed them. And I would have won that game if I didn't advance a Fly Swatter.
Oh.
So, yeah. Just BTL's Click for Credits has a secret line of text that says, like, 1 in 5 times game loss yourself or something.
Man, I still don't understand how fully sighted individuals game lost themselves in these ways. Don't know.
The card's face down on the table.
It's maybe because
Sight's
they're
not
not.
going to help me. It's on the table. It's face down.
Just pick the card up. It's not the card.
Yeah, you know what you can do. You can pick up a card and read to make sure if you don't
Really?
remember what
100%.
card is on the table.
Imagine getting game losses.
I had a tournament this year where all 3 of the other people in the top 4 got it was this crazy thing where 2 people who were playing each other both got game losses on tech check. And they had to roll to see what order the game losses were going to fall. So then I'm playing Wenjong, and Wenjong's like, yeah, so whoever wins this just goes straight to winner. So then start playing Wenjong, and of course Wenjong gets a game. I was like, this shit's cracked.
Which tournament was that?
Toronto Districts.
Oh, the tournament you actually won?
I didn't win.
Oh.
I still didn't win.
What the hell? How did you not win?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, winning is not as easy as flipping a card up and reading it. So it's unfortunately a little harder than that.
I mean,
Yeah.
way more people win games than they get game losses.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, no, UK Nats is a great tournament. I did some like judging on this Sunday. I've not done that before. I just basically sat on the top table and reminded whichever Hashiko player was there to take all of their Hashiko triggers. It's just me being like, and your Fermenter ticks up, and your Paladin ticks up.
Just
and you
be
draw
their
a card
JNet
from Hashiko.
interface.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I did on Sunday, which to be fair was pretty fun.
I mean, judging is pretty fun. I heard some really cursed judge stories from the event.
My favorite judge call was Augustus's in Swiss. Augustus sat next to me, goes, "Oh, I need to do this ended judge call. I think I've game lost myself. Oh, why? I've just drawn a Magic the Gathering card."
Huh? What the hell
And
happened?
They'd forgotten to put the proxies in their sleeves, so they just drew a Magic the Gathering card.
Oh,
And then the judge didn't give them a game loss. The judge was like, "Are there any other proxies in your deck?" They were like, "No, just Botto." And they were like, "Okay, play on. That's a Botto."
Okay, see, this is what I mean. So you said earlier that people win more games than their game losses. I'm like, no, that's actually not true. It's just that game loss leniency has just become it's reached a
I mean
100%. There's way more game losses that should occur that do not occur
I
because
think
for many reasons.
100% judges
That
don't give enough
is a
game losses,
game
but like
loss.
if there's just the Botos, like I don't really think so. You can do the deck check and put the Boto in.
I mean, you can't but it sounded like there was this trust factor. It's yeah, is there any other proxies in your deck? Oh no, don't worry.
No, it's all Boto.
Bro.
You raise your fucking fourth Magic the Gathering card, like.
What kind of nonsense is that?
No, the judge 100% should have deck check, but like, what the fuck can you do?
They did go away and they fixed it, I think, but that was pretty funny. There was some other ones. There was which ones did you hear actually that you liked?
There was the one where like somebody's deck kind of like flew over to the other table because of a wind gust.
Oh, from the air conditioning.
Yeah, that was really cursed. Like I was sitting at home, like figuring out like how the hell, what the hell would I do?
Oh, that's the thing we have to mention about playing, overseas on that side of the world is like, don't think you're going over there and just playing Netrunner. There's also going to be some fucking like other tests of you. Like, like in Barcelona, it was like, can you like play Netrunner your best level in the sauna? Like, here, what do you mean wind gust by the air? Why are you playing Netrunner in like a gale force winds? Like, what is going on?
The air conditioning at the venue was very strong in a very localized area. There was like 2 tables where if you sat, your cards would get blown around and you would be freezing cold. And the rest of the venue was like 30 degrees Celsius. And it's very funny.
Every time I like think about venues at Europe and North America, I think about like the North American like conference hall, which is like a classical setting for these kind of tournaments. And then Europe is every time some like random ass venue. Like Barcelona was like an art gallery, and like Bologna for last year's Euros was like a youth center or something. Like what everything is like a random thing.
Worlds this year is in like an old like loom factory or something.
Yeah, exactly. It's every time it's like a random fucking shithole. The other places are nice, but it's like really funny.
In Sheffield, it's like an old warehouse just next to the river. So
yeah, that's way more cyberpunk than like playing like cool. A air-conditioned conference hall.
Yeah, at least half my deck doesn't blow over the other two.
I think the decision to host Worlds 2024 in the back rooms was like an interesting one. The photos of that are like the grayest. Like it's a space that, as a European, fills me with existential dread.
Yeah, you like go there and it's not just. It feels like the back rooms exactly, whereas like people are not meant to be there. It's for the machines.
Backroom machinations, okay?
That's true. That's true.
Shout
The
outs
other
to
reason,
Worlds 2024. We did pretty well there, you know.
the other reason why we didn't do so hot at UK Nats this year was because NSG rigged the event in the process's favor
No.
by
Tell me
breaking
more.
the tournament software and punishing anybody who had won a district level event. So I thought that was a cool move.
Yeah, that
Appreciated that.
fucking
one.
sucked. I felt so fucking bad because like I thought the Cobra was fixed, like based on my earlier testings, and like I thought Aesop's was fixed as well, but like the AMTR and like or the Europe like online megacity, I ran on Cobra Aesop's, and that shit was broken, and I was like in a cottage getting drunk last weekend, and I was like getting reports like, oh, the Cobra is fucked up, and I was so tilted.
Oh, wait. Why were you in a cottage getting drunk? Is that just your like normal weekend, or
It's
was
like
that just like a
it's
special
it was a special occasion. It's not the
occasion?
normal Finnish
Crazy,
weekend.
God,
yeah.
it's a normal kid. He does it every day. You know, he's at the cottage right now. Like he.
Yeah. I
There's no-
assume actually you live in like a little shepherd's hut on like the edge of like a big field, or maybe by like an ice river. I don't know.
Yeah, can you believe this cat? He was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna take me a little longer to put out this episode. I'm doing editing a new software. This guy's drunk as hell. You know what I mean? That's why.
I was dodging the blame.
100%. This guy was like slurring while he was telling me it and like expecting me to. I'm just like, take your time, Max, dude. You know, the good guy that I am. You know.
But yeah, for anybody who didn't understand what I was talking about or hasn't heard, basically, Cobra, the algorithm for single-sided Swiss is heavily incentivizes trying to resolve side bias
Mhm.
to like extreme extent. And that means that for players who get the buy at any point, they have a different side bias to everybody else in the tournament. So instead of playing in the normal tournament like everybody else, you get put into this tiny little tournament with the other people who have had the buy. So in round 2, everybody who got a buy round 1 then has to play each other. And over the course of the 10 rounds, I only played 9 rounds. I played against 6 other people who had the buy. And
Yeah.
there were people who were like not particularly competitive players who got the buy because they were losing games, like they had no wins.
Oh no.
So they got a buy, and then as a little treat for getting the buy, they then get put into the tournament with just people who have won regionals. And so there's some people who had difficult days. But
Yeah, that
so yeah, that was
definitely
a bit of a
sucked
bummer.
bad. Yeah, 100%.
Uh,
Like, I do really feel bad about that. Luckily, I think it's getting fixed for this weekend.
yeah, I
Like,
believe
fingers
so.
crossed.
But as it stands, if the issue is not fixed, I would go on record recommending to people not to use your buy. Like if the bug is not fixed, it ain't worth it. You can win round 1. Just don't get put in the
The buy bucket.
Yeah, like
just
for real, you're
not
just
worth
making the
it. Not
tournament
worth
harder for yourself.
Thought buys
Yeah,
are supposed to make things better for you. You know.
Yeah, the system. Like,
yeah. To be fair, I think for the most part, it was still a skill issue on my part. Like, I had some pretty close games against like Augustus and Wowerlock and Chunky Seal and Bucket Hat Ben and like lots of very good players and lots of very close games that I like narrowly lost. And I like if I was better at Netrunner, I would have won those games. So I'm happy to take the L on that one, but I can also be a little mad at NSG. Because what's more iconic than playing Netrunner and being a little mad at NSG? That's
like the UK norm, I think.
I guess I'm from the UK then.
whoa.
You can take the spiritual UK pass, I think. Just complain. Do you want to play double-sided Swiss or single-sided?
Like in this meta, like they took everything away from us, including the ability to just 2-for-1 flip runner the whole time. They took that away from me. I can't have anything.
I can't. Like evil NSG will take it away from you.
100%. I was like, bro, your metas are not balanced enough to fucking have single-sided Sorry. Especially not this odd number of round bullshit. Yeah, give me no. Like in most way, I'm memeing for the most part. In most ways, single-sided Swiss is better, but this one niche way.
Do you actually want the fucking 2-for-1 like coin flips back?
That's crazy, yeah.
It okay, here, I'll give you a situation. I was playing in APAC Mega City, and the same fucking thing happened. Like there was no fucking difference. Like you fucking have odd number of rounds and I fucking rolled Corp. It was the same fucking shit. Like I don't know what what the fuck's the difference? Like at least at least the coin flip thing is fun. It's just like fucking the algorithm just says, "Oh, you don't make the cut today. Sorry, boo." Like
there was some like mathematical reason why 7 rounds is like fine. I think
there should never be an odd in this game. There should never be odd rounds. Period. I will absolutely fucking die on this hill. and I was like, you know what? I used to be really, really tilted about things. And then there was just so many things to be tilted at that like it's just fucking overwhelming. Like it's just like I don't know where and when people actually like, sit down and like justify these things. But like they continue to do it. And I'm just like, well, I guess whatever. Just it's 7 rounds. Like, are you guys cooked? Like, like in what realm is that okay? Man.
I
But this is
remember.
Go ahead.
I remember that Kikai and I sat down with all of the surveyor stats and tried to figure out if it was a problem to have 7 rounds, like if it led to that coin flip situation. And I cannot remember what we found. I remember we were really mad about it before, and we were less mad about it after.
I mean, that probably means that you didn't find anything.
That might have just been that we were like sad or distracted, but it might have been that it statistically isn't a problem, and actually, Brandon, you should just win your corp games. Have you considered trying that?
Look, again, I like what I said before. I don't have a fucking choice but to try it. I have tried. So yes, I have fucking tried it. Thank you. But I'll make an agreement with you. If I try harder at that, you will actually try to read your cards. Yeah, I think when it's crunch time, because it's not like you go even till the last round, and so it's not like. So when it's crunch time and it's the you have to you hopefully land your best side, which is runner. So yeah, of course it makes a difference. I think, what do they say statistically? There's a 10% difference between win rate on corp and runner.
Yeah.
So
Is
of
it
course
that
it
bad?
makes
No shot.
Yeah, it's like 40. It's like 45% corp win rate.
Yeah, like if that's not a difference, then I don't have to tell you, And I'm like, oop, all right. Yeah.
Actually,
IMO, for the health of the game, I consider the metagame to be like even, like neutral, when it's 55% corp win rate. That's when the metagame is even. Any less, then it's runner favored, 100%.
it feels like that for sure.
Yeah.
But
So to be 10% lower than that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, if we get the balanced metagame, the 7 rounds actually is better. Well, because it lessens the amount of chance you get like the random single-side Swiss pair down that fucks all of your shit up.
That's true. You get it even out.
Yeah, so that's like actually better, but I do understand your point.
Yeah, I mean I guess that was the only positive about double-sided Swiss and single-sided.
There's also that you just get more games in, and
my first tournament win was double-sided Swiss, and I won the tournament because I had a 65-minute game as runner, and then I had a 5-minute game as Iazmari, where I iced archives twice, and I put every agenda in archives, and I won the tournament.
yeah, that definitely was like peak Netrunner, I think.
That's double-sided Swiss. If you like double-sided Swiss, you have to accept that's good gameplay. That's your idea.
It's even better when your like corp is like Rush Wayland, and then you just open up with like Audacity Atlas, like.
Just turn one, throw your hand in the bin. Yeah. The other fun thing from UK Nets worth talking about is I played some Kill Nebula. I played a version of Kill Nebula that Brandon you sent me that spent 3 influence on Cloud Eater.
Our boy.
Oh no, that's not that fucking pile.
The Cloud Eater got rezzed in every game.
Let's go!
I also scored out in every game.
What the fuck?
Let's go!
Where the hell did you play this?
The team event.
Sure.
We won the team event. The Nebula was good, and the fact that I put Claudia in, it made it worse, but it didn't make it that much worse.
I mean, Cloudita is pretty funny.
I had one game where my opponent's only Sentry Breaker was Echelon, and they spent 39 credits in the course of one game breaking Claudia.
should have just let you be face head up. What was your team in the team tournament?
It was me, Kikai, and Cornelius, who's local to us.
Oh, so you get people to carry you. Makes sense.
Well, of the 3 of us, me and Kikai like bombed hard, and Cornelius made the cut. So,
Damn.
yeah, that Kill Nebula deck has got teeth. Fingers crossed. It's like not performing well enough in tournament for SBT to ban it. So,
I fucking hope they get rid of that bullshit. It's so.
Why would they? It doesn't do anything. It's
because
fine,
I hate it so much. My anger justifies it. Because that's
it's got the most fun card in Netrunner, which is touch-ups. The most fun card.
Yeah, that's the UK talking.
I mean, you said like this. It's so funny. There's actually so many more people that I thought that like don't like Nebula.
That idea is evil.
I don't really get it.
It's just a cute, fun ID. Just having a good time.
Okay, I also forgot I'm in the call with the people who made the fucking Pravdovost list. I was so mad when the shit came out.
That deck was fun as hell. That deck was so fun.
Okay, what do you like better, Pravdovost or Mercury? Axia.
Oh no.
Oh, got him. You fallen into my trap.
Like Mercury for real.
You like Mercury better
than Pravdovost? Yes.
No,
Wow.
Mercury is way more of an abomination.
No,
You
like,
got the wrong answer.
usually Mercury players are so dog shit that I win against them. But Providence players, like, you just can randomly lose without no input of your own.
Wait, that's why Mercury is a lot worse because you could just lose to Mercury
No,
and like
you usually don't lose. That's the thing, though. Providence, you can just get fucked if you access the wrong card.
no, yeah, like don't get me wrong, Shell Game is terrible, but like really, yeah, they can just Mercury can just run around a couple times, use Estabrado, and you can just lose. Like nothing remotely skillful happened.
I mean,
And
you
then
can also
some
do
like
that out of any other ID. Like the Zaya deck we played against, that shit was exactly the same thing.
but Mercury makes it even
worse. I know.
Yeah, and it's like, and then people go back and feel like I've won so many games on this Mercury deck, but it's just like I never skill checked like at all. It's just I don't know, but and the makers of Prontovels, let's go. Listen, I accept Shell Game when there's no other way. And they felt there was no other way. They felt that their back was up against the wall. And I respect it,
I really think that Shell Game is the respectable face of asset spam. If somebody sits down across from me playing Shell Games, I'm going to shake their hand. They understand the point of the game. Somebody sits down across from me playing a Yuko with 3 scatter fields in it. I'm like, okay, mate, sure, yeah. I hope you sleep well at night. Like,
Oh, I forgot you're a
you know what I
zoomer
mean?
also.
Yeah, can you explain this further?
I just think that there's like one guy in my meta who doesn't play Netrunner very often, but he'll turn up like once every other month or something, and he'll bring Mercury and Shell Games. I'm just always happy to see him because when he plays Shell Games, he plays the decks. He makes you sweat. There was one time it was in the cut of Nottingham Regionals last year. He's playing against Kikai. It's like almost time in the round. He puts 3 cards on the table. He's got 3 cards in hand, and then he smiles to himself. He pulls out his phone, and then he takes a photo of his hand, and then doesn't say anything. That's just all that happens. And I was like, that's the best Netrunner play anyone's ever made.
That's freaking evil.
That's a game loss, is it not?
Why would that be a game loss?
But you
That's
can't
like,
use your phone, bro. That's a game loss. That's what I mean. I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'm not like confident on that call.
Especially taking a photo of your hand is sus behavior. You know what I mean? I don't want to be that guy, bro.
What the fuck? What the fuck are they going to do with the picture, though?
Bro, I don't know. AI's out. You figure it out.
Feed the chat GPT. What should I do right now?
How do I play this hand?
Exactly.
Everybody's got Amakua now, so you figure it out.
Everyone's got Amakua now. What's this guy talking about?
AI, Yeah, I mean that is Shell Game at its peak form. Yeah, like if I wanted to gamble, I'd just go play blackjack. Like I just go to casino. It's not Netrunner, but I mean it is part of Netrunner, and so like I won't be like ban the Shell Game stuff because it is a part of the game. It's just like I'll be lying if I said. I mean I played Shell Game at districts, and yeah, I felt like I lost part of my soul. For a while, I couldn't look myself in the mirror. And
very good, very good.
And I found Nebula, and my soul's been restored.
Nebula is basically like Shell Game for people who think they're smart. I'm tired of this shit. Nebula is not fun.
You want to play against my mitosis PT?
Rather than Nebula, yeah.
Can we talk about how Touch-Ups is actually a fun card, though.
Okay, try to sell that to the audience.
Okay, so you know how people love Deep Dive as like a spectator sport, right? Like somebody plays a Deep Dive, everyone gets hype, you reveal the cards, is it gonna win?
Yeah.
You know, the big reveal. You know how fun that moment is? Touch-Ups is the exact same thing. You get to look your opponent in the eye and say, what type are you naming? And then they say something and you pull a face like, oh, wrong call, my guy, wrong call. And then you show them the hand. And then maybe you have, maybe you don't. But it's a fun time was had by all. We all enjoyed that one. Which is the same reason why everybody loves Saisentan. Everyone loves Asmari. Any card that says name a card type, instant fun factor. That's my thank you for my TED talk.
Hell no.
Everybody,
not even close. What the hell? Like
I feel like so many people hate Saisentan.
Saisentan also is fucking dog ass.
I love Saisentan. It's goated, but
it's so fun. I was in the finals of a district earlier this year, and in the finals, I was playing Knife Sable, another fun deck with no haters, and I face checked a Saisentan. It was against Agon Fusion, which is like an unwinnable matchup, so you've just got to do some stuff. And I face checked a Saisentan, and my opponent said event. And then they paused for a second. They went, wait a second. And then they thought about it for like 30 seconds. They were like, hardware. I was like, GG, you got me. If you said event, I just walked through this Saisentan. But
that's
hardware,
a judge call also. I don't think that's fun and cinematic like you think it is. Like Deep Dive works because you like flip them over one by one. Like if Deep Dive would be played where you like count the 8 cards and just flip them over instantly, that would be way less cinematic. Yeah.
Wait a second. I do that.
You do that?
Flip 8?
Yeah, absolutely.
No,
I don't have.
Hell no. The commentary team hates you.
Bro, look, I'm number one. I'm using an Oracle. I don't have time to fucking dilly-dally around flipping cards. Can we fucking play the game? Like,
no, it's for the cinema. It's a big cinema experience. Like,
dude, did you win or did you not? Like, what are you talking about?
Who the fuck cares? It's about the story.
Flip the damn cards. What are we doing? Like, it's like the people who access your hand and they be rolling dice for like 5 minutes. Like, fucking hell!
No, that shit is cringe. That shit is cringe, to be fair.
Pick a fucking card!
100% agree. 100% agree.
Holy shit!
No, that shit is like for real so cringe. Like when they are accessing from 5 and they roll a d6 and re-roll the 6, I'm like, oh my god, just pick the card.
So true, so true.
I get so tilted because I'm like, for me, I know this is gonna fuck me in the end because I'm like, I'm always conscious of time because of my Oracle. I'm like, holy fuck, just pick a card, bro. So, there's also times we have no agendas in hand, and I'm like, this is really just a waste of time. Like, we are doing nothing. Just pick a card. I'm so tilting. I'm like, the whole dice roll thing is so just like, why? Just why? Yeah.
It's not even like you could cheat like the cards placements.
Yeah, but like, just like roll a die and then pick whatever. Just like,
yeah, like
if you're worried about your opponent like reading you, just be hard to read. Just pick a random card.
You can do it like throw the 6-sided die, and then like if it's a 6, you pick randomly. You get the wild card option.
No, I remember I had a game where I was getting annoyed by my opponent being really slow like that, and then they picked up a die and rolled it, and then I was like, you know that die was the number of counters on your daily cast?
Oh my god!
Maybe don't pick up the die to roll it. Just pick a fucking card.
Yo, listen, OP, you have some over this. Like there should be no fucking re-rolling the die when choosing a
That's
card. You
true.
roll a fucking number. If you miss, you just fucking pick a card. Like,
If you bring a die to a tournament to roll to pick, you have to bring exactly a D5. You have to, if you want to do it, you've got to bring a D5.
unless it's PD, and then we'll
Let's
forgive.
PD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I've scored superconducting hub.
Okay.
Shout out to
How about the people who roll the server they're going to run? Is that more evil or less evil?
That's cool.
No, that's fucking terrible. Again, just pick a server, bro. What are we doing? Why does this need to be done? Like, do you actually think that this actually matters? Because it really doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Just pick a card. Stop wasting time.
There was one tournament that we went to where Cobra Bubbles brought this die that was this spherical die out of a Christmas cracker, and it couldn't roll for shit. It was just totally useless. And before making any decision, they would just roll it and then pick it random anyway before it finished rolling.
I would be so mad as the opponent, like, what the hell are we doing here?
It's just a budget toy. You know? But yeah, so we all agree, Size and 10, fun cards, dice
Agreed.
rolling, cringe.
Agreed.
Cool. The King's Court finishes session. We had our rulings.
So is there anything prep wise or actual tournament or something that like you would have done differently now knowing what you know now? Like would you have picked a different deck? Would you have did something different in prep? Would you have because I was you were also thinking about just taking the Nebula and just would you
Good night.
I
I think I maybe should have played Nebula. The night before the tournament, we had like half the team was playing BTL, half the team was playing Nebula. And the night before the tournament, we were doing some Nebula prep in the Airbnb. I think in that night before, we built the best version of Nebula that I've seen. It was incredibly tight 49 cards. It was everything was there that needed to be there. Nothing was there that didn't need to be there. I think we built a really tight Nebula, and I really almost switched, but I hadn't brought all of the cards that I needed with me. So I just decided to play the BTL. And maybe I would have switched. The other thing I should have done is that, like, sometimes for whatever reason, it just kind of happens that no one in your team is actually playing like the best deck. And like hardly anyone in EA Sports was actually playing AUCO. And so whilst I did play like probably like 20 or 30 games into AUCO in like the month leading up to the tournament, I probably played like 150 runner games, and only like 20% of those were maybe AUCO. So I could have definitely practiced that matchup a lot. And because like I lost to AUCO twice in 2 games that I think were probably kind of winnable if I'd practiced more. So I would definitely, between now and Berlin, which is the next tournament I'm going to, I'm definitely gonna practice the egg matchup because it's the only deck that I actually worry about.
Yeah,
as
it's
Hashiko.
really tough to practice, like prepare for the Euros, because there will be the new ban list before that happens.
Yeah, well, Berlin is the week before Continental, so I'm going over.
You mean the actual megacity?
Yeah, I'm going to Berlin Megacity.
Yeah.
Because it's the week before, and I've got family in Germany, so I can stay.
So it's like couch surfing for the week, and like then showing up at Continentals also.
Yeah, if you see a guy who looks like he hasn't had a shower and he's got like I
Wait.
already have a beard, so I can't make a joke about having stubble. But his beard is even longer and more winding than normal. That would be me.
That's correct.
Beware on the streets of Germany.
I like to kicking around in the streets of Berlin, sleeping in old East German squats. That would be me.
Thoughts.
I think I should have just like been better at Netrunner on the day. You know, some days you wake up and you just don't have it,
Yeah.
like whatever reason. That was me. I just didn't have it.
Yeah, that's tough. Like, I know you're feeling.
I'm not too mad about it. Like, do you know who I'm mad for? Ashbo on our team was playing the Siphon Hosh and the Kill Nebula, and he's like 6-0 at some point. He's like gonna win the whole tournament. He's playing the two best decks in the room. He's killing everyone, and then he plays a series of games where he gets betrayed by R&D so hard that he like gets knocked out of cut contention. Just like Extract, who was Queen of Swiss, she like did the best. Literally, he scored 2 false leads, had it going, and then she was like, "Well, guess I die here. I just have to run R&D 3 times and hope I steal 7 points."
Oh no.
What did she do? She runs R&D 3 times and stole 7 points.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that sucks so bad. Oh no.
Yeah, there's like only 2 next big thing in the deck. She got both of them.
Built differently.
So, yeah, exactly. So, but no, it was a fun tournament. Brandon, I have a question for you.
Hit.
Well, actually, this might be a question for Axu for like an OP purpose. If
Mhm.
I am worried about not being able to read my cards, which I've clearly demonstrated I can't do, am I allowed an Oracle?
Yes.
And would I get a time extension?
Yes, but like, please don't abuse the system, or we like. I don't want to start making like mandatory vision checks before the tournaments or something.
That would be so cracked. Yo, you have to bring you can't play unless you bring your like ophthalmologist report. That would be insane.
That'd be pretty sweet.
But for real,
Yo.
if you need some assistance in tournaments, everybody is welcome to use an oracle if you think you need one.
Imagine having to fill out forms before a network.
You get it sanctioned by OP, and then you get like a license and everything.
Yeah, that would be. We have a doctor on site at our major tournaments. Yo, that'd be peak.
I mean, we could do it like they do in the. What's the game blind people play? The one you used to play?
Me?
Like whistle ball or something.
Oh, goal ball.
Yeah, goal ball, where you can have like vision, but you get blindfolded and everything.
Yeah.
So you can
stay
take an
tuned
oracle
for
if you
Not
get
Yeti.
blindfolded, also.
Stay tuned for Not Yeti's Oracle event.
I've been trying to run a tournament where everybody has to play with an Oracle. Brandon, you are not allowed to compete.
Correct.
You have to commentate or something.
Yeah, Brandon is oracling for the first time.
You two are a team, and it's that stream would be unironically very funny in a very inappropriate way.
So Brandon, can you tell me, as someone who's been, can you tell me, like, put us in the mind of what they're going through right now?
It would be pretty sick. Oh man. But yeah,
It would be a lot better if the event happened in person. I just don't know how you arrange all of that. Because I
Why
just
would it
feel
be
like
better in person?
because I feel like online, at some point you could just be like, fuck it and peek, you know what I mean? But like, in person, we just put blindfolds on all the people who are, and that is peak form.
Yeah, what's
I think
Thursday
you'd
night?
have to have every player would have to stream their side of the tournament. And that way you also get every player bickering with their oracle. Like, for sure it's going to cause so many arguments. So it'd be pretty funny.
No, I mean, like, I don't think streaming helps to alleviate like cheating issues when you can just have like a phone.
Yeah.
But I think you make it like an honor system, and it's really cringe to cheat in like a fun casual tournament.
That is true. That is true. But yeah, did you want to talk about NSG stuff before we finish?
Yeah, I was interested. Like, you were a new person in NSG, right? What do you actually do there?
Yeah.
I've seen it. I saw you join the server, and I was like, "Oh no, not these people again."
Oh, we need some rules against UK players joining NSG.
Not these people again. Correct.
Yeah, so my role at NSG, I'm the lead producer, which is a role that doesn't really have like a defined scope necessarily. I could do a lot or a little, but I'm gonna try and make sure that the future sets come out on time. That's basically my job, is to figure out what on time means and then just help out to try and make it happen.
So when is the next set coming out?
When's your birthday? It was April 20th.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I aim for that? I'll aim for Axel's birthday.
You heard it here first, people. You heard it here first.
Breaking news. This is an exclusive.
But yeah, so there are 6 or 7 teams that are directly responsible for making the cards in some way, shape, or form, like deciding what the cards do or what the cards look like or all that kind of stuff. And it can get pretty complicated when you're making like 65 cards or whatever, and you've got to hand it off between 7 different teams. And so my job is basically just to coordinate, making sure that if people are waiting for stuff, it gets done and all that kind of stuff, which is basically my job in real life. So it's pretty comfy, except it's more interesting when you're doing it about Netrunner cards.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, I definitely have like a different kind of thing in MSG, where it's like OP is... I feel like OP is really different from like other teams, kinda, when it's not like the product related, really.
Yeah, you guys are like also very far, like you think like quite far ahead as well. Like you're on your own timeline. It's kind of all working. Whereas, yeah, it's separate to all the card production. And then there's like lots of people in NSG who do like marketing and comms and events, which is separate from OP as well. But yeah, the actual like set development is a thing unto itself. There's a lot of people involved, but it's pretty fun. I'm enjoying it. If anybody wants to help, send me a DM. I could use a pair of hands.
You just instantly add them to the server and...
Fill up with Brits.
You can't read your cards, and now you need a pair of hands. Is there any more accommodation?
Fortunately, my ears they're all working fine. We're all good.
Okay.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Oh, whoa.
Oh boy.
Actually, can you promise to cut this out?
Yeah.
To cut this out? Yeah. Cool. So, Brandon, you came to UK Nats like 2023, right? Is that right?
Yeah. 22.
22. Do you remember what deck you were playing at that event?
I played. Wait. Sorry. Okay, which network? Because I went to UK Nets 22, and I did the UK Nets 24.
I think I'm talking about UKNS 22.
Yeah, I played Cornered Animal and
Which was what's the ID?
PE.
PE.
Oh, was it the PE deck? I have a distinct memory of you coming to a tournament that I was at in person, and you were playing some Glacier Ag Infusion, like the slowest deck that I've ever
You
seen in
mean
my
deep
entire life.
Dudua?
No, this was before that. Were you playing Ag Infusion last year? I can't remember.
Yeah, at UK Nats, I played deep Doodoo. Like I played fucking.
That shit was so sick. Like, just park Dudua on a server, keep pooping them into it, like get 21 counter log gems. I miss it so bad.
I remember after seeing you play that deck, leading over to Cobra Bowls, and I was like, if this guy gets a time extension and this is what he chooses to do with it, then he doesn't deserve it. We should take his time extension away from him.
Okay, I revoke Axe's promise to cut this out. We are fucking airing that shit. That is good shit. That is good shit. Yo, Brandon, you have a time exception, except if you do these.
You're not allowed to boop them into the Dudua anymore. That's off limits.
You can't use your time extension for evil.
You're not allowed to play Ag Infusion. You're not allowed to play Ashen Epilogue. Those are the rules.
That's so funny. Imagine you did have such an impact on the game that there's specific rules in the rulebook that name you by name. That'd be kind of hype.
That would be cool. That would be pretty cool.
If he does his time extension, oh my god.
I mean, for real, some people were playing slow against it. I want to name names, but like for real, I wanted to call some time, like judge calls.
There's nothing we could have done about that game.
Not that game, like against me. Like
Oh, yeah.
You just gotta call your opponent for slow play. Just
it's
get
so
over it.
tough. I was ready to do it in the main cut, but I was playing in the casual team tournament, and slow play calling your opponent when you're playing fucking the Ag Infusion deck is a bad look.
How many? What's the record again? You had 27 counters on the logjam?
21 was the maximum, and that was against Cursor, who I was teaming with.
21 counters.
Yeah, that wasn't Janet. And like when I heard that they were in, like, I was teaming up with Not Yeti in the tournament. It was like I was talking with Cursor, like, yeah, this is the deck I used to like played against you, and you left in the middle because of some shit.
That was a terrible deck.
Yeah, it was so evil.
It was so fun to play though.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's just miserable to your opponent.
No, but like scoring the Sisyphus and then they go through the Doodoo and you're like, oh, I just loaded
time to go it again.
Yeah, I just like my log jam is like 8 strength because you ran this one time. Like, you imagine playing against your Ag Infusion and like you don't know what's going on, and then they're just like install ice, and then tree line a piece of ice and onto a piece of ice. You're like what?
They think like, oh, this is like the triple 3-line version. Then they run. It's fucking Odudua.
And then now they're deep into the Doodoo, you know?
No, that list was for sure peak.
It was. If it wasn't for Trickshot, it would have been like,
yeah, for real. It's like it actually cooked a lot of the runners, and just like the most broken latte deck, like kept it down.
Yeah. Otherwise, Doodoo would be just a really, really. It would have been insane.
Yeah, also round times kept it down a bit, but
Yeah, that too.
So
I
when
would-
you
I
put
would-
this episode, you can be like, what did we talk about? We talked about UK Nat, NSG production, and Adudawa, the up to the minute meta references.
we got to get to your like, what do you want banned, if anything?
Are you asking
Slap
me
rock.
what if I was on the SB team? What would my ban list be?
no,
Correct.
okay. We can ask the question that Tuno asked last week. What's the list that you want to be banned, and what's the list you actually think will be banned?
So I expect the ban list to be Banha, Deep Dive, and Unban Luminal. That's what I expect.
Mhm.
And the list that I want would be ban Stone Ship, ban Moonpool.
Huh?
Ooh.
No, that's
Just
what
those
I'm
two cards.
Just those
Oh.
two cards.
Spicy.
In a runner meta, you start banning Moonlight. We're
Hey,
so cooked.
hey.
Episode to death.
I think that like Moonpool is the strongest card in those AU codex by like a country mile. It's better than Cohort.
Yeah, why are we banning the
Um,
corp cards?
um,
Also, yeah, for real, the Moonpool is so cracked in the lists where like
it's
all the time you put
so
agendas in the bin.
busted. It's literally like 3 more copies of Spin Doctors, but it's also a fast advanced win condition. But it's also you can use it to just advance any card. It doesn't have to be advanceable,
Mhm.
so you can just chuck them anywhere. And you don't even have to have a card installed to advance. You could just choose not to.
Yeah.
It's like so flexible, so powerful. It's like it stops you losing, it helps you win. It's 3 to trash. That card's punching above its weight by far, I think.
Yeah.
I think everything else on the list is pretty acceptable. And like Cohort you'd think twice about cohorting sometimes
Mhm.
if you didn't have 6 copies of that effect in your deck. Like
Yeah.
and then Stone Ship. If you ban Stone Ship, then everyone just has more fun. Turns out that a 1 influence card that says "Don't die to kill decks," and also if it's not kill deck, you just get tempo draw. Might be too good. Might not be good for the game. Who knows?
Or twinning counter, or
Yeah,
a counter of any sort. Like, yeah.
yeah. Incredibly flexible. It costs you nothing to put. That would be my dream ban list. I think everything else is fine. You can beat runners. Just get good.
You heard it here first. Just get good.
Yeah, 46 to like 40, 54 win rate, by the way.
Hey, if we take out Stone Ship 100%, that corp win rate goes up. I'm telling you now.
Not if you ban Moonpool also.
Oh yeah. Kill Wayland. Oh, sorry, Rush Wayland with a measured response. That's a lot happier after Stone Ship's gone. Kill Nebula. Oof, it's happy when Stone Ship's gone. Even Alco's happy when Stone Ship's gone. Everyone's happy. All of the corps get better.
Moon Pill Stone Chip. That's one I haven't heard yet. That was good. That was really good. You think they'll bring Luminal?
Good bit. I think they will, right?
There's so much pushback on the
It's not
Luminal
hurting
ban.
anyone.
I will be surprised if Luminal comes back.
Yeah, same. Like, it's like often cards go to the ban list to die, and I don't think Luminal is getting an exception.
Yeah, I don't think Luminal's one of those cards that comes back.
I've conceded games before to a Luminal scored turn 2, so I'm not a Luminal fan, but I can see it coming back.
It's also a limit per 1 per deck, which sucks.
People who listen to the King's Court podcast are gonna pretty soon feel like they're being cheated because they just get the same takes every
Is there any cards you'd bring back?
for like unrotate or like just
No, from the
unban.
ban list.
I don't know. All of that stuff was banned before my time. Unban Bologna, that's my if I had to pick one.
Let's go. Real ass. Let's go. Free Bologna.
You just want to play like yellow combo kill decks like to the end of the
All
world.
of my favorite decks had Bologna in it. And if they hadn't banned Bologna, I never would have put Punitive in Asmari. So think about that.
Okay, maybe we should bring it back if we can retroactively fix the timeline.
Go back in time and fix it, Axel. What's coming up that's new for you? Where can people find you? You know, like what you do some content.
I have a YouTube TMKF Netrunner that I'm planning on like abandoning kinda to go be the producer on the game. I can't really do both of those things, and the making sure the game comes out on time is slightly more important to me than doing some YouTube. But I might do something on there every now and then. If I win Continentals like I expect to, I'll be sure to do a little bit. And yeah. Otherwise, you just catch me around. I'm like fucking everywhere. You can't get rid of me. So
Yeah, you'll be at Berlin. You'll be at
Cologne, yeah.
Cologne,
I'll be at World.
Worlds. All right, so holler at the Yeti.
Yeah.
Especially if you want the game to come out on time. And no, but thank you so much for doing this. This was great. This is like I keep saying this, but I want to eventually get kind of a deck profile sort of thing, like series going. But you know, this was like, you know, it'll be in shorter spurts than this. But I love that you gave us full scope at UK Nats. Actually, you got anything else?
I don't have shit. I need to go edit the Tuno episode.
Wait, say again?
I don't have got shit. I need to go edit the Tuno episode.
It's not out yet?
No.
You're by Brandon. Of course it's not out.
I said it's delayed 1 or 2 days.
I heard till Wednesday. That's actually what you said.
No. I in the post I made 1 or 2 days.
Oh, the post. Okay, fine. On that note, please like, comment, subscribe, and we outie.
We outie.
Bye.